Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky, where we're picking right up where we left off last time. Something here and something here. I could push that. These are pushable blocks somehow. And it turned into a down arrow. Does that mean it can, like, destroy things if I... No. What do I think I do with this block? And when did I gain the power to push these? Have I ever encountered these before? Other than the ones that were kind of like all sealed in over here. And that one says up, left, down, left. Suppose I were to push this up, and then left, and then down, and then left. Ha 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 ha! I got half of a sun insignia? Okay. And I think there might be another place where I needed 20 stars that also has this back in the underground, so we can try to make our way over there next. That's interesting. Also, when I was reviewing some things, I think I saw something else over here recently. Yeah, so on the previous episode, there was a screen just to the south of me where there was a key up here that I just never gone and picked up. And I realized that over here there is a thingy up there, and there's no obvious way to get to it, but the last time there was no obvious way to get to something. I see, there's a symbol here of like a little man, and the grass is a different color here. Yeah, okay. Starting to get a sense of the visual language this game uses to encode a number of its secrets. So, this is a way up here, and so what is this? It is a purple obelisk thing. And now I have one of them. Okay, great. In any case, what I wanted to do was to go into the underground, because there's a place in the underground that I think might have needed 20 stars in order to continue. Do I remember where it is? There aren't that many. Can I see it on my map? Does my map show me that kind of thing? Yeah, I think actually left, left, up is where I want to go. And I have to be in the south portion of the left over here, if I remember correctly. Nope, I wanted to be in the north portion. I'm a big liar. So up here, was this 20 or 30? It is 20, okay. So, this gives me another pushy block of the gold variety, and I want to go down, right, up, right. Down, right, up, right. And so this gives me, I see, it's like a sun and a moon. And so with the two halves of those things, I probably have some new superpower. Is it a power I can use in this room? Which is something that I often forget to do. Doesn't seem to be. I already know what I can do with these guys. Are there other screens? See, and then there's arrows over there, but they're probably all going up, left, down, left in the underground, and they were probably all going up, right, down, right in the overworld, I'm guessing now. But there are probably puzzles in the overworld that I still hadn't been able to solve. Okay, let's go back up to Stony Cliffs from Stony Caverns. And what was suspicious or things that I haven't been able to interact with yet? Well, for one, there were a bunch of tree stumps, and I'm not sure if they're important or just obstacles. For another, somewhere in the south edge of the island, there was puzzles I had trouble solving, and then when I solved them, I forgot to unlock a little shortcut somewhere. And yeah, the shortcut I forgot to unlock is right there on the right-hand side of the screen. So let me walk around to the other side. And this is indeed going down, right, up, right. So I don't think there's anything on the screen. Oh, this probably opens this, because it's the same symbol. Yeah, okay, it's like a key to open this door or something. Okay, unexpected. Oh! And I get a bonus star And a bonus green key, and a second purple obelisk. Okay, neat. Neat. Do I think that's the only thing I do with that? Maybe. I think I've probably finished the stuff on this island now. Let me do once around the island and just see if I encounter anything else that looks unfinished. Other than, I think, one puzzle downstairs that I had gotten stuck on. There is still this suspicious phoenix thing here, but I don't think there's anything I can do there right now. So I'm not finding anything else to do other than, let's go ahead and open up this shortcut, just in case I ever need it again in the future, which I probably don't. Okay, I think I might be done with this island. We have 21 stars. I don't remember... I don't have any screenshots of the overworld map, and so I don't remember if there's anything that might be openable with that number of stars out here. So let's just take a look around. 15 stars would open this. Okay. So here is a new area of the map. Let's first... Oops. I didn't mean to actually enter a zone. I just wanted to get a sense of what all is on the overworld, so we'll come back there perhaps in a moment. But I just like to see new things with my eyeballs. Alright. Oh! I can actually swim the turtle all the way into these little inlets. I don't know if I had failed to notice any of those before. There's another... Oh wow, I can swim the turtle all the way in here? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, you know what? This is interesting enough that I'm just going to go in here, because this almost seems like a hidden path to me. So what is the name of this area? We have Star Tropic. I think that might be the name of a video game as well. So, what's going on this island? We've got rocks. We've got what I presume is deep water, even though it looks rather light blue. And we are blocked by another one of these things that I can't break yet, but presumably I will gain the power to break it at some point in the future. Alright, I think that is everything I can do here. So, that was a fun little excursion. It did not last very long. But I will be prepared to map it in the future. So, then I guess we will continue to explore past the whirlpool. And discover that there really isn't anything else that we can reach over here, because we just run into some more rocks. Alright, so there's the giant volcano area, and then there's this little area right here. Let's check out the little one. Its name is Sunken Island. So here on Sunken Island, we are greeted with the free green key, as often seems to happen, as well as a lot of shallow water, and so even though I can't break this thing yet, I can walk over here and see another screen. 21! Guess what? I have 21. It's nice how that works out. So, what can I do here? We've got some water puzzles. And there's a blue thingy-ma-doo and possibly a star that I could get. And there's a teleporter, but a box on top of this. I can like push the box through the teleporter and have it land somewhere. I could push this through here, but if I try to go here, I'm just gonna die, so that's no good. And like, there isn't another way that I can like go anywhere, is there? I can't go against the currents. I can't swim up waterfalls, as far as I know. And if I reset the puzzle to its original state, is there anything clever I could do here? I don't think so. So I think there's gotta be some other power-up that we're going to get at some point. So I think this is also maybe not the place for me right now. I do note, however... Okay, I can't go into that water. I do note that there is a green key that would be accessible if I could get over there to the right. I can get down here, sure. So yeah, we gotta have some kind of swimming power-up or something else that's going to happen at this point. And now I think I've trapped myself, and so perhaps that's one of the reasons that Exit Island exists. And I think I'm done with this island. Actually, I just exited the island and I realized there might have been a secret way to go to the south that I didn't notice along the shore. So let us try walking this path. Hey, there we go. So out here, is there anything I can do? Well, there's a place to get a star for green keys if I could ever get to the south. And there's a way to go over here and discover a giant bell. Okay, we saw a giant red bell elsewhere. Once again, I would need to be able to get through these things. Some of these rocks look like frogs. So I can totally imagine the frogs like coming to life at some point. And that is indeed deep water that I can't go into. Okay, well, we picked up another key. We witnessed a little bit more of this island, but I do think that for now I am stuck. So I guess we'll try heading to the giant red island that I accidentally stepped into earlier, and now I'm actually ready to intentionally step into. So, and by step, I mean swim via giant turtle. This area is called Raging Volcano. Sounds like a nice place. Okay, Raging Volcano. Can I step on these things? Yes, they're not that hot. Can I step here? Only for a small number of steps. So 1 is okay, 2 is okay, 3 is okay, 4 would not be, but once I get off of it, I lose all of my heat immediately. Okay, understood. And so presumably I don't gain any heat while just standing still to push a block. The blocks also take on heat over time, but they also cool down immediately. How would I get south of that block? I think I wouldn't. So maybe I need to do this and then walk back around it, except can I do that or do I just scroll screens? No, I can do that. There's a room over here. So I can do this and then get my key that I so deserve. Hooray! I've done it. There's also a key to the south. Can I just walk over there and get it? No. I'm going to have to get either something to deal with these obstructions or some kind of sandals. That's my current anticipation, which is probably wrong, because this game has been good with surprise mechanics. There's a person. They're flying up over there. They've got a giant spear. Did I mention surprise mechanics? Wow. Okay. So they just, like, either revealed or transformed the land. There are some things that are currently hot. There's a lot to witness here. And what does this do? It's just a cratey thing. How does it deal with the lava? Right, it lets you stand on it for a short time. Okay. So let's reset. There's also one of these crates over here. And so if I could get both crates somewhere useful to help me step over lava, I might be able to go somewhere here. But I don't see how to do that. Maybe I do. I can do this, and then just push them both north? Sure. Because the crates don't mind getting stuck on the spikes. And then I can walk across here. And then from here, I can push this south. And the crate went away, but I managed to break this open. I can cool my feet back off. And then I can also break this back open, and those are permanent changes to the world. And so if I were to walk off the screen and then walk back on, now the crate is back, and I might be able to use it to help me in some future endeavors. Yeah. So why don't I do this? Cool off this crate. This is a wall. No, it's a giant dais in this shape that's not just a single square. Okay. So crates can't travel over this. Okay, got it. Will this crate last long enough? It's gotten super hot for some reason. And then it fell in a hole. What kind of crate was that? I see, it is not, it's like one of the dark crates and it's not one of the wooden crates. So I need to get around to the wooden crate, I guess. In which case, how can I make any progress? Question mark. I'm not seeing any progress to be had right now. I can't go this way. I can't go this way. You just fall in the hole. I can't push this thing from this side. I can't get this crate out of the... is there a way to get this crate out of the way? Is there something clever I could do to destroy this crate with heat somehow? Not that I can see. And I can't push this to the right. And I just burn up if I stand on this too long. Does this have some other effect? Is there something else useful I can do with this guy? And why does he... Okay, maybe he explodes. He does explode. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, these dark-colored crates become explosive after they've been unfired for too long. And that explosion happens on a countdown timer? Yes. And explodes 4 adjacent blocks, and so this will destroy the crate? Yes. Okay. And it leaves behind a visual obstruction, but not one that seems to matter in terms of my own traversal. Okay, so that enables me to destroy this thing and continue onwards. Great. Great, great, great. Can it destroy other things I wish to destroy, perhaps? For example, suppose I push this... I want to destroy this one just to get it out of the way. And then I'm wondering... Well, okay, that ran the experiment I wanted to know, which is it did not destroy this block to the right. So those are indestructible, it seems. So I want to destroy the crate. So I need to push this north. Except for I need to cool off first. And then I get killed by this thing. Okay, so that did not work. So let me change my strategy back from when this still existed. How do I want to change my strategy? It's a very good question. Can I... No. What if I use this one first? And cause it to destroy this crate? I can't do that. What if I use this one first and cause it to just burn up? And what does that enable me to do? Maybe I could do a cascade explosion. So maybe if I leave that one there, all nice and cold, maybe this one can get so hot that it explodes and causes a cascade explosion. It did, but it nudged it with the explosion 1 block farther north before blowing up. And so, knowing that, makes this challenging. I need one to end here and explode. And I don't think I could push this one to where this one has started. I see what I need to do. I need to get this guy prepared. He's almost exploding. Then this guy is going to be on a 5-second countdown. I didn't get it over there soon enough. I was going to push this guy here. But now I can just push him north, right? No, I can't push him north because I have too much heat on my feet. Right. So, maybe I need to use the power of the explosion in order to move left or right? Question mark. I don't see a way to do that. And the explosion does still leave it hot, right? Yes, I'm still taking hot feet damage there. So how would I explode this crate? Doesn't seem like it should be that difficult. And yet, here we are. Could I... Suppose I push this all the way up here. That doesn't seem to help me. Yeah, it's very sokoban. Designed very explicitly to prevent me from doing the things I want to do. What if I'm standing here? I'm just curious what happens if I wait. I'm incapable of waiting. Rats. Okay, I was gonna see if it could, like, push the thing into me. But that's not gonna happen, I can't push it downward. And when it pushes it north, then it just kills me. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. Why can I not just put the south one north-north right now? I can totally do that. Okay, I do know how to solve the puzzle. Alright, I've walked up to the person for the nth time, and once again, my mind grows numb, and I fall asleep into a weird dream or something. And witness a purple stormy turny thing with a serpent which maybe has various shapes in its various segments. And then I awaken here. Okay, great. Let's open the shortcut. Let's pick up my first red thingy-madoo. And let's continue onwards. Alright, what do we got? More puzzles. I presume these will disappear? Yes, we have witnessed those before, I think. Okay, what is the goal of this puzzle? There is a giant angry-looking block over here. It seems like I'm going to have to walk this way, probably. Can I interact with you? Doesn't seem like it, but I could imagine perhaps you are blow-upable. So, under that assumption, let's try to get ourselves in a strategic blow-up ability. So suppose I did... Well, then you're just going to cool back off. How would I get this hot and over there? Suppose if I do this... It is 1 hot right now, but then I can't get around it. No, I can get around it. So now it's 2 things of hot, but then I'm just going to cool it down again. Anywhere I put this is going to put it... Oh, what if I push it north? Then it just becomes a stepping stone and it doesn't explode. Also, the stepping stones are also hot. Alright, I'm going to reset the room. What else could I be doing? Could I just use the stepping stone? I see, I can use the stepping stone. Oops. I could use the stepping stone in order to get over to the other portion of the island. I think I might want to push this farther north. And then can I push it into the lava? Yes. And then cool my own feet. And then use more stepping stones to get around the block, or find a different way to blow up the block or something. Yeah, because I could chain some explosions now, presumably. Do I think I can actually do that? I think I do. If I wanted to chain explosions, I would need 2 of these blocks, and I could sacrifice one of them and get another one, I think. Let's just try. I'm still a little unclear. So if I just push you in there, just kind of as a sacrifice for now. Suppose I So that is up to almost exploding. And then I can cause you to explode there. And then I can walk away and get cool. I see, and I need multiple explosions in order to destroy the block because the block is just that thick. Okay, cool. We can repeat this action. Okay. And now I've permanently unlocked this, which enables me to pick up another red thingy-madoo, which I so deserve. And then I can also permanently unlock this, which gives me access to this guy, which if I hadn't wasted this guy over here, I could probably use it to get around to the south or something. And getting around to the north doesn't seem like it's going to help me. So I think at this point I would like to reset the room. And now that I've opened these shortcuts, give it another go with more resources available to me. So I want to get to the south now, so if I'm not sure if I need to preserve this object or not, but for now I choose to preserve it. Actually, I definitely do need to, because I need a way to walk over here in the first place. But now... Thinky. If I want to walk around to the south of this, I'm going to need a lot of pushables. So I could push one thing here, and I could push a thing here. However, I think I have tripped myself up. I can't push these other two things, so I'm going to reset the room again. I have a slight change to the beginning that I think I can do in order to solve everything, which is to leave this on this row, question mark. So if I do that, and then otherwise do things similarly, so now this can go down here, this can go down here, this can go across it down here. Oops. And now if I walk a little bit more carefully, then I can cool my feet and walk over here and break this open. Hooray, I did it. Okay, there were multiple chances to go to the south, but I am choosing to continue on to the east and discover this room where I'm not clear what I'm doing just yet, but I see that I can walk across this way. Presumably these will also cool off my feet. And I need a goal. So that toggles the purple thing. There's a blue thing to toggle up here, and its toggler is just to the northeast of it. But if I could hold this down, I could permanently unlock this. So in order to hold this down, I probably need to get this one crate over there, but it can't get all the way over there. But I might be able to do something different. I might be able to do something different. Wise words. Okay, I think I see something different I can do. So what if I do a push, push, push? You're still not overheating. Let me cool down my feet. Push you on here. Now it's held down. Cool down my feet again. And now I can permanently unlock the sky. Great. Okay, progress has been made. And that would be able to push that thing down at some point. What do I think is the next portion of this puzzle for me to attack? It looks like the lower right green arrow will only be gotten by me returning from the south, so let's ignore that one for the moment. There is a bell to ring. Where is its bell ringer? The bell is just above me over here, and the bell ringer I see is up at the top, partially obstructed by these giant things I need to explode. Do these explode when they get hit by spikes? They do not. So if I want to explode these things, it seems like I probably need to get one exploding like right over here, which doesn't seem super easy. But I suppose if I put one here, that would be a good place for it to explode. And I could probably push another one over there and then set off a chain reaction to explode another one. But I think I need to explode another 2. And I'm not sure if I can do that. Actually, I might be able to if I push this over here. Let's experiment. Yeah, I think I could get another one back out of here. Yeah, I can totally do this. So, what I think I am witnessing in my brain, this will cool my feet back off. This will cool my feet back off. This will cool my feet back off. Okay, now I have access to 2 more of these guys. And so... I can explode them, sure. But how do I explode... Let's just do an experiment, because I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work with cascade explosions. So, if I do this, that's going to explode. Let's watch what happens. I forgot about the fact that it pushes it sideways. I've been a foolish... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Foolish Brian. So, since it explodes it sideways... I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's back up to where I had access to push these around pretty freely. So suppose instead I had done... I can do this and get out of the way and explode partway down that thing. Oh, but then I lose the thing that's holding this down too. And I don't think I can free... this guy... Yeah, there's not enough good places for me to push it from, I don't think. Because I can't walk over here and push it. Oh, no, I can. I'm a big fat liar. Okay, I was completely unaware that this block was available to me in the puzzle. And that is probably going to make the puzzle solvable. Imagine that. So if I do the same set of actions, or roughly the same set, I guess in order to make it explode, I will want it there. And then I will go doot, doot, doot. And then I'll walk over here, it explodes the second time, I can ring the bell, I can get this thing, I can permanently unlock this, and oops, then I could be a foolish fool. Is there any way that I could also push this last guy to help me bridge over here while I have a lot of things in flight? I think there is. Not that way though. How about I go in places where my feet can stay cool? That sounds like a good plan. So I will push you south, and south again. Oops, then I will cool you off. And then... Actually, do I need to do any of this? I'm not sure I need to do any of this. Hold the phone. Suppose I just use this one, which is still available to me. And accidentally step too far. Okay. Let's get my feet cooled off. 1, 2, 3. I can't walk all the way over here. So if I wanted... Okay. I needed to pick a different route to get there. Actually, I don't see any route that would ever get me there. I need to come from the north and spend the 3 keys to unlock that shortcut. Or I need to get sandals or something else. Okay, let's work under that assumption and imagine that I've done interesting things that are to be done on this puzzle right at the moment. Eventually I'm going to have to break this and spend a green key to get one more red thingy, but let's not worry about that right now. Oh, I just witnessed the other place I could put my feet. Hold on. While I still have an undo buffer, I have just noticed something that's probably important. What I am noticing is... that if I push this to the north, which I can do, it's cool. Then I can stand one time on this block to the north and it'll cool my feet off. And then I can come over here and break this, and that cools my feet off. There we go. And now that's permanently unlocked. And so now, other than exploding the thing to the north, I think and coming from the south, I've permanently unlocked all the permanent unlockables on that screen. Okay, great. So that will be super duper progress. That should make traversing through this room much easier in the future. And I guess while we're at it, let's just go ahead and try to explode the north one. Except I have no idea how to do that. Do I have any idea how to do that? I think I have no idea how to do that. So we'll come back there if and when necessary. So instead I choose to immediately get myself stuck. No, I can just walk this way. Great. Let's go to the north and see what we find up here. It's another puzzle. I know you're all very surprised. I see 2 stars. 2 individual stars in 2 separate portions of the puzzle. And there's a bell ringy thingy over here. Oh, but I need to come from the south? That totally foils my idea of... Oh, I could just spend the 3 keys and go do that. Right. I had not figured out... Yeah. I made an incorrect assertion earlier. And then when I realized how to solve this portion of the puzzle, I forgot about the fact that I can also spend these 3 keys, and that enables me to ring this bell and open up this shortcut and just walk right over and pick up a star that I so deserve. Alright, it feels like it's been a while since I've gotten one of those. I guess, yeah, that's our first one this episode, I think. No, we started the episode with 20, didn't we? How would I get this one? Do I know any way to quote-unquote destroy spikes? I don't think so. The crate can sit on top of the spikes. That doesn't help me that much. And I would need to destroy this crate is what I would need to do. Okay, I need to destroy that crate. I now have a goal. Let's quickly walk over here. Get my own screenshot while I'm there, but let's not look at that right now. So if I want to destroy that crate, I would need an explosive thingy near it. If I want an explosive thingy near it, this thing to the south of me could explode. In order to get access to that thing, hot and explosive, I don't see a path to do it. Because this crate is in the way. Feels like I'd have to explode like multiple crates to accomplish this goal. Is there anything else I could do? I don't think so. And also I've kind of trapped myself in this half of the puzzle right now. Just kind of glancing at the other half of the puzzle. I guess it's noteworthy. Well, yeah, the other half of the puzzle is unlockable. Okay, hold on. So if I walk back down on the screen, it has just caught my attention that I have a permanent unlock that I can simply open right here. So now the 2 halves of the puzzle have become one whole of a puzzle. Having done that, I guess I'm going to get the power to break these things if I collect N red circles and deliver it to a god at the north end of this island, I imagine, or something. If I want to... I don't see a lot that I can do here. Yeah, until I can break this, these 4 objects are all unpushable in any direction. So I think this portion of the puzzle is wedged, and without that, I imagine I'm not going to be able to solve this just yet. So let's choose to go to another screen and take a look at it instead. There's a permanent unlock. Fantastic. There's a key over here that I would need somehow explode that box or do something. Let's ignore the key for the moment. There's just a way to walk to the north. There's a way to walk to the south. If I walk to the south, it's a screen I've already been to, and yeah, it's not interesting to me. There's a sleepy star over there. And once again, I don't see a way to break free any of these guys. So it looks like most of the puzzle that I could possibly deal with is over here. And there are interesting things. Well, again, we've got 4 blocks in a row, or in a square, and so there's no direction that I can push them from to accomplish anything good. And if I blew up one of them, I believe that would probably blow up all of them. Which makes me think that we're missing something. So let's ignore this screen and try going to the north. Here's going to be the red god. And he requires 1, 2, 3 more red dots before I will get the power to break the red squares. One of the red dots is available on the screen. Can I get to it? The answer is maybe. Suppose I do this. And then what? I need to blow up that crate, it seems like, but I don't see a way to heat any of these. Because if I just push this over here, it'll just be a crate next to another crate. Ah, okay. It does get heated when it's sitting on top of another crate in the lava. So I might be able to use that mechanic. Yes, because I could do this. Except for then I can't push this one down. Okay, let's reset this room. I have a sense of where this is going now. So if I what? Suppose I did this and this, then I should be able to heat this one. I can only heat it like 1 or 0 or 2. So it's hot, but it's not hot enough. How would I get it hot enough? Let's reset the room again. How else could I do this heating? I need to get it heated 3 times in a row. In order to have it stay heated, I need 2 lava tiles in a row to stay heated. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't see how to get to the red thing in the corner right now. So let's ignore that portion of the puzzle for the moment. And instead, focus on trying to get up to ringing the bell. I just trapped myself. That was probably not smart. But I think I can ring the bell. Okay, so let's get my feet warm, or cold, whatever. Ring the bell. And I trapped myself. So that was maybe not smart. How would I ring this bell then? Seems like I'm always traveling over 3 of these because I can't push from the sides to get a square just to the north of me right there. Okay. Maybe there's a mechanic I'm not thinking of? If I could ever heat one of these long enough to keep it on fire to explode it. I guess... okay, there are more blocky thingies over here. Maybe I can use them somehow? What do I imagine I'm doing with any of this? I mean, there's a green key. Sure, great. I can put this here, but it doesn't seem like it really helps me. Because I can't get any of these crates over here because there's this bumpy dais in between that's going to prevent them from traversing to the right-hand side of the puzzle. And I don't think putting one here is useful to me for heating purposes. I don't see how to solve any of this. So once again, let's see where else I could go. My hunch is that that is solvable, and I'm just not seeing it. And so I see in the lower left there's a green key that I might be able to access from this screen, but it would probably require a secret. So let's go secret hunting. So suppose I make my way back over here. I'm just going to walk off the screen just to reset things, and then let's go looking for a secret. Except for in order to look for a secret, I need a box to pave the way right here. And in order to get a box to pave the way right there, I actually wanted to be on the other side now that I'm seeing it. Okay. And then I want to bring like all these boxes across, basically. And if I want them all across, I probably want them coming in this row. So let's get that in there to start. And can I still get all these guys where I want them to go? Now I'm not sure. Oh, let's try it. So let's imagine I had to push this guy out of the way. And let's imagine I have to push this guy out of the way. I think these are all still pushable in the ways that I need them. So I think we're okay. Are you going to explode? That does cause you to explode, so that's too much heat, so I can't get you across that way. So in order to get you across... Oh, this is interesting. So in order to get you across, I think I actually... What I actually need to do is create another bridge over here for me to walk on so that I can push you 2 squares. And then down, it'll cool you back off, but... Now I've just spent another one of my resources. It still feels like it might eventually work. So suppose I spend another resource here and another resource here. Now, can I get this final resource over to the left-hand side of the puzzle? That'll cool back off. That'll cool back off. That'll cool back off. These are gonna fall the second time I push off of them. Maybe it's just, maybe it doesn't happen when the block pushes off of it, but only when I stand on it. No, it went away right there. And I wasted these at the beginning. I didn't need to waste these walking across them the first time in the beginning. But otherwise, the rest of the puzzle was pretty good. So if I had started from the right-hand side, so I'm not entirely sure about that. I think if I start from the right-hand side, this is solvable. So let's spend some time reevaluating all of my assessments. How do I even make a first move here that doesn't lock me in? This one seems the most plausible. Yeah, because, oops. Yeah. Then I can do this, and I also thought I needed one there. That enables me to push this one here and cool it back down. Then I can push this guy down over here. Why did I do all this if I was just walking across? I feel like I may have just wasted a bunch of time doing things I didn't need to do, because I could have just walked across here and gotten this part. And now I haven't stepped on these things at all yet. So they're still existing. And that enables me to come over here and do this. I'm just hoping there's a secret up here, in case we've lost track of what I'm doing. Please be a secret. It's not a secret. And that causes my feet to burn up. Well, rats. Is there any way I could have done this differently? Could this be a secret to my south? No. Alright, well, I spent a bunch of time hunting a secret that doesn't seem to exist. So, that happened. Alright. In that case, remind me, over here, this puzzle we solved good bits of. Sure. And I never stepped to the south. Let's step to the south and see what we're looking at over here. So, there's something interesting looking under the lava right there, perhaps. But again, I would need this power to go this way. But if I came to the south from the middle, which seems much more doable, then something exciting might happen. So in order to get here from the middle, I just need to get a few of these things across, and at this point I feel rather practiced in doing so. So yeah, basically just repeating a bunch of the things that I've done before to solve a puzzle that didn't exist, now hopefully to solve one that does exist. So if I do this and then put one there, then I should be able to bring this one to get me to the south middle exit, which is somewhere I've not been, and it's going to get me access to a green key, among other things. Great, great, great. I am here, and the green key is not quite as accessible as I thought it was going to be. If I wanted to blow it up, blow up box. And if I walk onto this exit, this was also much easier to get to. Why didn't I just come this way? Okay, I feel like today was not my best day of puzzling. We found a new area. We're in the midst of it. There are a number of difficult puzzles. I am halfway to getting my 6 red blocks I need in order to unlock all kinds of currently blocked off access, such as right here. So in the next episode, hopefully we'll have more success and be able to unlock all those things. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Isles of Sea and Sky. For now, bye-bye.